I am going to finish a couple things today. I have some swatches to do, so I'm excited about the swatching because I bought neon paint, like neon fluorescent colored paint. Oh, I get so excited about paint. And the other day I realized as I was out painting that I wasn't achieving the brightness of the spring day, and I needed to kind of turn up the intensity. So I went out, I bought like fluorescent colored paint, and I'm literally like so excited about that. So I think that's what we're gonna do now. Is I think I'm gonna swatch the paint and yeah, see what it looks like. And I made this, hold on. I had to wait for it to dry, but I made this little like piece of paper for swatching so I can see what it looks like on a toned background, black background. And then if I were like painting in nature, what like a painterly background would look like with the fluorescent. So I'm excited about that. So there are a few things that I've gotten that are really helping with my art practice. So this is not a thing I bought. This is something I made. So the first thing will be this Blick wood primer panel. Ooh. And I bought this because I really like working on the paper that's attached to the wood panel already. But I didn't want to spend a ton of time right now making panels. The other thing, I don't know what it's like, empty water bottle, but for my outside, car kit, I bought basically these water bottles from Costco, and I've just been refilling them. So I don't throw them in the trash, but I just refill them over and over and over again. And this way, if they get all beat up or whatever, it's fine. But I use them in the car all the time, and it's perfect because it's just the perfect amount of water, and I can refill, and then I can, kind of put water back in there. The other one is this timer. I got it from Amazon. I'll put a link to all this stuff below, but I got the timer from Amazon. I love this, especially for productivity. I tend to get distracted, but I tend not to get as distracted if I say, I'm gonna set a timer for whatever amount of time and then just let it go and let it do its thing. Plus, I think for like the drawing sessions that I do here on YouTube, I'll put this in the corner of the screen somewhere here, because I was doing it on my phone and I would just forget to do it on my phone or whatever. I would forget to start the timer. Excuse me. So I really like this as a way to like organize myself and to keep going. So I love that. I'm not gonna have it on right now. I got some new gesso because I love gesso. So it's acrylic, so it's Liquitex, the super heavy gesso, and I already opened it, so I'm not surprised. But look at that beautiful ice cream texture. I mean, it's thick. It's thick. I love it. So I can't wait to use this. I'll probably use it on that primer panel. No, wait, I was gonna attach paper to that, but I love it. Okay. Some refills of stuff. I got some brush cleaner. I love this because you can just swish your brush around and get to it. I also am using like a floor soap for cleaning my oil painting brushes specifically. Love that, love that. And then I bought, I can tell I went to Blick a lot, like for a while. I bought a solutions box, art solutions box. I like this because I have a smaller one in my car in the kit right now, and I like it, but I'm growing out of it, so I think specifically I'll use the smaller one for brushes, and then I can use this one for other things like Caran d'Ache crayons or something like that. Like one of my things that I love is a Q-tip for drawing and painting. I got some new Q-tips too that are like shapes. Like, I don't know, I just got these at Target. but let me show you one. So look at that one. It's like 2 points on the side, which is my favorite tip for drawing, like a brush pen tip. And then this one has a paddle. And it's like, it's called like variety pack or something. So I can like bring some Q-tips along because these are great for shaping parts of the drawing or painting or whatever. And it's just like that tool. There's a painting tool that is for that purpose. Let me get it real quick. So it's like this thing. It's a Kemper tool. So this one side is a wedge, the other side is like a little pen. And I use Q-tips instead of this most of the time, which is fine. I like both, but it's good to have options. And this is kind of like a silicone tip, so this is good too. I got some oil pastels. I love when you buy a pastel of any kind, they put it in a widow box for you. So I've been on this thing about bright colors. And I love them. So this is the, let's see, I should probably look to see what the names are before. I don't see a name on any of them, but I'm gonna swatch them. So this is like a kind of a sky blue turquoise. That's beautiful. And I made this little paper because I wanted to see what it looked like on black, because I have some black paper that I mounted, and also like if I painted on something or whatever, and you know, and then a ground that I really like. So you can see that shows up kind of differently on each. You know, one, it's a little, this one looks a little more green because it's like harmonizing with the other colors around it. This looks a little bit more like super punchy, and this one is kind of fading in, but it's still very bright against that color. Then there's a green, number 40. So that was number 229. That's the blue one. The green is a number 40. Ooh, I really like the green. Yes, I really like that green. So here's the green. The green and the blue, like tonally, are almost the same. So I can't wait. I kind of imagine them being literally like friends on, you know, look at that on the green. I don't know, is it? It's kind of stunning. Okay, and then next to each other there. So tonally they read very close to each other. And then this is number 201, so it's like a very bright yellow. Ooh, it's kind of translucent. I think it reads the best on the unbleached titanium. I don't know if you can even see it, but then on this one, I kind of like it. It's kind of doing the thing though that I bought it for. So really bright on the black, but you can see it's kind of translucent. So I can't wait to get into those. And I will be carrying these out with me. So those will be part of what I take out to into the wilds with me. Okay, I got a lot of paint, so this is good. We're gonna swatch all of this. But before I swatch the paint, I wanna show you a few other things. So I bought a bigger palette knife. I've been working in oils with, you know, regular size palette knife, and what I noticed one day, because I had one big one and a bunch of little ones, and what I noticed one day was I used the big one to kind of clean up my palette, and it was like, you know, before you had like a little Honda Civic and then you switched to the Toyota Highlander. It was that good. So I was very excited about, oh, okay, where's the pocket? There we go. I was very excited about having a bigger palette knife. So this is I have now 1, 2, 3 big palette knives. Oh wait, I got another big palette knife. So here's the one that I was using. Is it? Yeah. This is the one that I was using. So a nice size, medium-sized-ish. And then what I was doing was cleaning that one off with this one. So I already had those two. And then one day I randomly picked up this one, which is like this one's daddy, right? And so I decided that it needed a friend. That was kind of the equivalent size. I love palette knives. I literally have So many of them, like more than 5. and growing. I will probably continue to buy palette knives forever. Okay, so got the palette knife, and then I got some new brushes. So these are at Blick. These are $10 each. So for a brush, not that bad for a brush. And I really like the softness of these. They're very soft, but also very short, flat brushes. I think they're called Hake brushes, but and here's the other thing, for painting outside with with water-based media, so specifically going to use these for water-based media, I really like how much paint they hold, or how much water and pigment they hold, and how I can get a really big mark out of them. I really like the mark making, the size of the mark making with these brushes. It's fun. It's fun. I did a painting of the ocean, and the first mark that I put down was, I think, with this brush, and it was just one mark right there, and it automatically marked off the horizon. It gave, like, you know, it washed the whole paper with color. I really enjoyed the experience of this kind of a brush. So I'm excited about that. And I got a couple of them because I know I'm gonna wanna have some at home and have one out. And I'll probably take this one with me and this one. I'll probably take these 3 out and have this one in the house because I have bigger brushes here. I got some refills. So wait, this is not a refill, this is just me playing. I got some refills. I got this Albrecht Dürer Faber-Castell Coral color, 131. It's very pretty. I love this color. I tend to use it a lot. What I tend to do with my colored pencils is I use them for the drawing part of my art. And I really like that. I really like using it for that. Let me show you what that looks like. So here's one that I'm starting on paper, and you can see that blue background is the colored pencil. And I like that. Also, I've started signing things when I start. I don't know why, but if I'm finishing a painting, I never sign it. So I just sign it at the beginning, and then I don't have to worry about it, you know? Let me swatch this one too. This is, that was coral. This one is salmon, 130. So also Faber-Castell, also Albrecht Dürer. I don't think these are water. Yes, these are watercolor pencils, so they're watercolor as well, which I really like. I like having a pencil that does like multiple things, which is amazing. Okay, so here's what it looks like on the black. Those two, and they're kind of the same color, but I kind of don't care. And then on the pink, you can see the color different, not pink, green. You can see the color difference a little bit more. And then here on the beige, you can see it even more. And the reason I did the unbleached, or I'm swatching on the unbleached, is because I was actually doing some swatching in a sketchbook, and I happened to have painted this ground. What is this ground? Where is it? So this Daniel Smith watercolor ground. I have it in clear as well, but I really like it. And what I find is that what sits on top of it is more saturated. So if I'm doing a watercolor painting, or you're doing a watercolor painting, whatever, and you are going from like one to the other, you know, I literally had a comparison when it was like this background or this ground and then white, and it was so much more saturated. In fact, I'm not going to swatch on this the whole time, but I just want you to see of the items that were swatched, the difference. And it's not bad. Like, I don't think it's bad on white. I just think it's more saturated on white, and I like it. It gives a different vibe. It gives a different feeling. So you can see here. So now you see the difference on white. The difference between the different grounds is really tremendous. On white, it's very poppy, it's very modern, it's very fresh. I like it. You can actually see the color difference between those two colored pencils a lot better. And then you get this kind of muted, more like grounded color here on the unbleached titanium. And then black is just like, bing! And then the green, you can see how it like harmonizes with that background to create like depth, and it creates like a different light within it. So I just think, you know, if you're, for me, when I'm swatching, I'm going to be swatching on the different grounds that I can get, because it really helps me to see what my paint is doing. Okay, the last thing that's kind of a refill is some Xacto knife blades. I keep buying these and I don't know where they are, so I just kind of, you know. Now let's get into the good stuff. Okay, so I've got a bunch of paint here that I purchased. I got 3 new oils, and really what I was going for with the theme of what I bought here was getting more bright colors onto my palette. So I've got oil, I've got acrylic, and I got some heavy body acrylic, which it turns out I really love, and I got some gouache as well. And here's the thing for me, I am like this with computers as well. I'm like Apple or PC, I don't really care. I love Apple, I love PC, I can use either one. You know, it's the difference between control and command. That's it. So I'm the same with paint. I don't care if it's water-based or if it's oil-based. I just care about what it does. Let's start with the 3 Utrecht oils that I bought. They're so pretty. So this is, this is wild, wild. Vivid chartreuse, and then vivid turquoise deep, and then vivid magenta medium. I think there is a theme, and it's vivid. Okay, so I'm gonna dab everybody down here. Look how pretty that is right out of the tube. It's so bright. So let's, oh, that's nice. I'm gonna make these a little bit bigger. Okay, so that's vivid chartreuse, and you can see how it picks up. It's this one right here on the end. I really love this one. So this would probably be the most common scenario where it's already painted on with some sort of acrylic or oil, and I'm adding it on as another color. So I love that. It's doing what I wanted it to do. It does look great on white, a white background. I think where I'm going with anything with a white background is that I want it to look purposeful. I don't want it to just be white. I don't want white to always be the thing I'm covering up. I want the white to be part of the painting. So yeah, that's the goal there. So let's go to the next one. Vivid turquoise deep. Out of the tube. It's just fantastic. Let's see, on black. Ooh, we like. Ooh, on green, it's fantastic. Okay. It's like, am I gonna label anything? No, never. Okay, so vivid turquoise deep. I'm deeply fascinated with it, deeply fascinated. And it's funny how it changes colors, how it like melds in with colors on each one. So you got that one, that's a color, that's the color. And then looking at it on this one, it's outstanding. It is really, you know what I like about it on the white is that modern feeling. So this is the Vivid Magenta, which I kind of already love. I just love pink. It was really close in color to one of the colored pencils that I had earlier. Oh, that's cool. And then that's what it looks like. I think my favorite is on that green background. Just imagine like a wildflower or something where you can see that color peeping through the trees. Oh, it's gonna be glorious. There we go, that's beautiful. So the Vivid Utrecht, wonderful. Gonna put that there. If I forget, I don't know, I blame you. Okay. The next one is Gouache, all by Holbein. And we have pink, oh, pale pink, pink, and leaf green. So that's our Gouache by Holbein. Kind of love it. So let's get into the Gouache. Oh, look at how pretty the pale pink is. Now, I'm not saying you couldn't get that with just, you know, white and red, but it's very pretty. Oh gosh, also really nice. That's nice. Okay. I really am interested in trying a painting on the black. I think the black is stunning. So that's pale pink on black and on the green. And then on that other color, you can barely see it. It's right there. I suppose I should paint on the darker part of the green as well. But I think I'm gonna do that when I get to playtime. Let's pop to the next color. Just pink, just regular pink. Look at that. So look at oh, that's so vibrant. I love that. Also very vibrant. Let's put it on a little bit on the other side. Oh, that's stunning. That is stunning. Oh, on the white, it's even better. It's even better on the white. Okay. See, this is what I mean, like purposeful background color. So here we go. I did put some on the dark part right there just to see what it looked like. But I love these two. I have been loving the whole time. This one is a stunner on this background. Stop it. And then this one, oh, it's so good. Now let's get into Liquitex heavy body acrylic fluorescent red and fluorescent green. So you can see it, there's a theme here. There's a theme where I'm trying to get like nature. It's very funny because I have like a Holbein starter set with the acrylic gouache, and I never used it because I couldn't figure out how to clean it. Wow. This fluorescent red is super fun. It's kind of reading orange. I don't mind that, but it is definitely reading orange. Yeah, that's definitely reading orange. Ooh. Ooh, look at that. Ooh. Interesting. Ooh, yes. I just was thinking like if somebody in the room was watching the video and they're just, all they hear is ooh, ooh, yes. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. We'll give this, this is a yes queen. This is, yes queen! Here we go. That green is interesting. Let's see, out of the tube, I don't know if I like it. Let's see what it looks like on things. It's a very bright green, I like that. Let's see what it looks like here. Ooh, that melds so well. Let's see what it looks like there. It's a little transparent. Oh, it's all right. So I think it melded in really well with the acrylic. So this is acrylic paint here. So far so good. Also really poppy on the white. Regular acrylic, heavy body acrylic colors from Utrecht. There was a sale. I actually picked up one and the person at the counter was like, oh, these are $5 each. So I was just like, guess what? We're getting them all, you know? So I have a teal, I have a yellow deep, I have a quinacridone red, Venetian red, and then olive green. I'm excited about these. Ooh, the teal is nice. Also, I really like heavy body acrylic paint. Oh, that's really vibrant. I like that. Over the liquidy one, probably because I like oil paint. I'll tell you that, like, I remember trying acrylic paint a long time ago, and I just did not like it. And granted, you didn't have these kind of choices where you had a heavy body acrylic paint. It was just all someone's experiment. These turned out really nice. I really like it on the green, especially, and on this unbleached titanium. Here we go. I really like it on the black is okay, but I think black, the thing about the black is it's really showing the brush marks, which isn't my preference, but it's fine. Let's do yellow deep. Oh, that's a nice yellow. It's kind of like the green where I was like, I'm not that excited about it, but I can become excited about it. All right, let's see, on black. Yeah, it's like the black is very like, look at my brush marks. I like this color on the green one. I really like it on the unbleached. And then the white, I love it on the white. I love it on the white. Look at that. That is right here. That is fantastic. And right there. Right there. So good. Here's another one. Next color is going to be quinacridone red. Quinacridone red. Oh my gosh. Here we go. It's a little dark. It's kind of giving a little, like a touch less purple than alizarin, which is not good or bad. It's just, oh, that's really translucent. Ooh, 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 okay. This one gave me the stank face. This one gave me the stank face, like, ooh, okay. It's a little translucent, and let me see if I apply more. Yeah, it's a little translucent, which is a good thing because the way it shows up on a painted background is really interesting. It really gives like depth and interest. On the white, not so much, but on the painted background, it's kind of more, giving more depth, which I love, truly love. On the white, you can see it's good, but it's not as good as on the background that's already got some color to it. So this is gonna be good for like mixing, for graying down colors, for just applying straight to the pan. Venetian red. So this should be more like an earthy color red, which is definitely, for me, it's definitely for mixing. Ooh, okay. Yeah, this is like bricks. It's like bricks. That's fun. There we go. Okay. I'm over here. It's like bricks. Okay, so here it is right there on the black. It's really giving brick. And then on the green, I like the opaqueness of it too. That's going to be really interesting. Have in the color or in the painting kind of as a foundational color. It's gonna help to really ground things. I like colors that ground things because I feel like it makes things look more real. Like olive green. This color is definitely a grounding color. Oh, it's kind of super thick. This one is what I call super thick. I'm actually gonna mix this a little on the palette because it is not very mobile. Also, one thing is that I don't really mix my colors. When I'm working with oil, I mix with linseed oil. And when I'm working with acrylic, I use like acrylic mediums as opposed to water. So I'm not really diluting my color or breaking it down. Let's see, it's kind of like, it's got like a hard bit on top. There we go. Let's see if that helps. It's like I want to give everyone a fair shot, right? There we go. So on black, you can barely see it. On the green, it's interesting. More, this is okay. It's okay. It's giving me okay vibes. I'm not sure. I guarantee you this will be one that I'll use later and be very happy with. But today, it's just okay. What they look like up close. So that's the one we just did there and there. It's like I'm getting a wide shot, so I need to kind of lift things up so you can see it. All right, now let's do golden. Golden was very funny for me because I went to the store or to Blick and I bought this one and I put this in as part of my palette. I was just like, I love this. This is, why? Because now I have to buy them all. Now I have to treat this like a Pokemon and buy them all, you know? So I've got the fluorescent chartreuse, fluorescent magenta, and fluorescent blue and golden. So let's go with the lightest one first. Oh, wow. Woo! Golden's like, in your face, you know. Just, okay. Well, that's interesting. It's kind of transparent. I'm gonna put some more right here. It's kind of transparent, so you get that little bit in the background. But the texture of it is what I love of it. The texture, the feel of the paint, it's kind of slippery. It's very like easy to move around. So that's what that looks like. Look at that transition there between what was painted in the background and into the yellow. It gives like a really bright, which I love, like ding, you know. And on that unbleached titanium background. And then on white, it's like a beacon in the sun. It's like, hey, you know, think like traffic signal, okay? So fluorescent magenta, let's get into that one. Ooh, look at that, look at that, look at it. I love this one, okay. Some of them are like candy, like this is candy. This looks like a sweet treat, right? Oh, yeah, love that. I love this fluorescent magenta. Yeah, enough said, fluorescent magenta for the win, right? On white, it's even more spectacular. I think, like, I could just test paint for hours and just, the test would be like, the test scale would be like, yas, you know, like, yas, queen, or that's great, that's beautiful, that's nice, or ooh, that's giving mixing color, you know? I feel like these are big enough, I'm gonna lift it up anyway. So there's the magenta, there, on the green, oh my God, love it. On white, it's like a beacon. Fluorescent is the right name for that. This one is the blue, fluorescent blue. Whoa, this one's already kind of coming out a bit. That one is pretty as well. Let's get it out of the top here. Yeah. I'm telling you, Golden is not playing games with this. It's beautiful. The color's beautiful. The feel of it is nice and smooth, and like, I guarantee you that I could probably run a line down this whole piece of paper here. And just, it's nice. Yeah. Okay. Love that. Love that. The golden, you know, ding, ding, ding. Love the golden. Last two, these I already have in my palette right now. So Paynes Gray. I love Paynes Gray. That's it. That's it. And then Pthalo Blue. One's Utrecht, one is golden. I love these two already. They're fantastic. I swatched them the other day. So I swatched them the other day. That's what they look like. They're just a nice dark color for mixing into things. And I've already used them in a paint. So obviously it's not gonna be like the Pthalo Blue day, but they're already in this painting, which I love tremendously. Yeah, they were great. They're great. They're great. Okay. Hey everybody, thanks for watching the video. I'm so excited to do these hauls for you. I will see you next week. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a great day. Bye.